we'll have 4-time All-Pro, 5-time Pro Bowl tight end for the reigning NFC champion San Francisco 49ers. Great to have George Kittle back on my show. We were chopping it up, and now you're telling me all about Little Caesars.
Hi, I am telling you all about Little Caesars. Was that some Chicago Bear talk I heard?
No, it was.
I heard Rex Grossman.
Yeah.
I heard a Rex Grossman jersey.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, that's awesome, because I used to support Mr. Grossman back in the day.
I'm sorry, you used to support Mr. Grossman back in the day? What do you mean?
I grew up a Bears fan, so you know, I was very supportive. You know, all those Bears quarterbacks that we went through, it still won a lot of football games. It's pretty impressive.
You're a big Kyle Orton fan, are you?
I wasn't. Hey, go Purdue, baby. I'm kidding. Don't go Purdue.
Don't
go Hawks.
Purdue. But are you a Pearl Jam guy? Eddie Vedder and Pearl Jam at Wrigley last night doing covers of Tom Petty. He's wearing a Sweetness jersey. I just wish I was there.
So my dad is a huge Pearl Jam guy, so that means I am, and he's actually going to see Pearl Jam live in LA in like 2 or 3 weeks, I think. He's very excited. I'm
super jealous. Okay, we want to get to everything, but I do want to talk about Little Caesars because it's a great partnership. Tell me about it.
Oh, so Little Caesars is awesome. We were able to shoot a really fun commercial, me and Amon Ross St. Brown. That was a really fun experience. But really what we're trying to do with Little Caesars is we want to let you guys know that the first 2 weeks of September, it's free delivery, no catch. Because like most other pizza places, when you order pizza, there's like some tip thing. There's something else out there. You know, and please tip your drivers. But like there's something out there that, you know, you're just like, oh, well, I'm actually paying for this free delivery. And there's no catch. They're not making you pay for free delivery. That's one of the really cool things that they're doing. And the other one would be that if you order from the app on game day, you can win free prizes like free Crazy Bread with your order. It'll just like pop up like a surprise. So like what are we doing? Okay, like that just sounds like the easiest thing possible. So like order on your app, get pizza the first 2 weeks of September, and then watch the 49ers and Brandon Aiyuk win some football games.
Woo! Let's do it. I was going to say, I mean, Crazy Bread is delicious. It's amazing. And when I hear Little Caesars, I think football is back. I'm on my couch. They make it easy. Awesome menu options. Like, let's go. You're saying there's no catch, but there's going to be a lot of catches in this Monday night freaking game. Let's do this. Brandon Aiyuk, the saga is over. The Yak Bros officially on for the 2024 season. Who is happy? I want to know. You hear the news finally. How do you find out the news?
I found out on Twitter, just like everybody else.
And then what did you think? Was it? I want to guess. I feel like it was like underwhelming, right? It's just been going on too long.
I'm just happy that it's over, and I get Brandon Aiyuk back on the football field, and I get to see his smiling face every single day in the locker room. That's what I'm looking forward to, because he's such a good dude. I'm looking forward to just starting this journey again with him. So let's get that boy. Let's get him out there catching football passes from Mr. Purdy.
Did you text him? Have you talked to him yet?
He's a little busy. I definitely shot him a text, just say congratulations. But he probably has a few hundred text messages going through his phone right now, because he kind of had a life-changing moment. So we're all excited for him.
I know it's all business, and you guys handled it, I thought, as a team really impressively. Business is business and all of that. But now that it's over, you can tell me the truth. What was the height of the worry for George Kittle during this process with the trade rumors and this? What was the moment where you're like, oh, my gosh, are we not going to have BA?
That's a good question. There's definitely a little bit of worry once in a while, and I was like, it really depends on like there's days I'd see BA like in the locker room and stuff for like a week, and then I wouldn't see him for like 4 days. I'm like, oh, that's not very fun. So that's when the worry. That's when like my spider senses were tingling. But unfortunately, I didn't have to. None of those worries came through. So now I'm just happy. Are you kidding me?
You got to get Trent there, though. Does Trent show up the day of Monday Night Football? Like, does he show up the day you play the Jets or before? What are your guesses?
If he pulled up to the day of the game, like ready to play, and just like if pulled up in a Rolls Royce, I'd be like, yeah, that sounds about right. You go, Trent. Do you, man?
Don't you think he'll do that? I hope he does that.
That'd be awesome. Or he just rolls up with a Brinks truck. Who knows? Jalen Ramsey did that once, and it was very clever.
Yeah, I can't wait for that deal to get done. Let's talk about Monday Night Football.
Ooh,
what the heck
talk about it, Kay.
What happens to you on Monday night? Do you know how good you are on Monday Night Football?
I think I do pretty well in primetime games.
Okay, but sure. Yes, you're a star. You're a star at noon on a Sunday. You're a star. In 8 career games, George, 8 career games, you've had 545 yards and 4 touchdowns. Over the last 2 years, no one has had more yards on Monday Night Football than you. What is it about MNF?
Wow, that's a really good question. I don't know. You know what? It's maybe the extra day of recovery that I get going into that week. Okay. That's always really nice. That or Coach Shanahan gets in a little extra day to game plan and stuff, so a couple more tricks up his sleeve. Besides that, one thing I always do is whenever I play in a primetime game, I've fortunately been able to collect like the hats from those games, and so the entire week I wear my Monday Night Football hat because it's a different mindset. You're the only game on TV. Everybody in the world's watching you. It's the end of the week, and also you get your mind right because as soon as you play this game, you have 6 days till you're on the field for another one. So it's just kind of a get your mind right week.
I love that my producer Zach was like, I wonder if he just listens to the MNF like theme music in his earphones all week leading up to that.
Probably at least three of the days. Definitely Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I definitely so like Claire loves football, and so she loves all the jingles. She loves everything, and so it's always like she'll even text me like the song and be like, hey, you know what week it is? It's Monday Night Football.
Really?
I'm like, oh yeah, she loves. Claire likes football almost more than me. Like if football's on, it's on our TV no matter what.
What's Claire's Little Caesar order?
Ooh, she's just either all cheese or give her a little pepperoni. She doesn't need much, or you can order her just straight crazy bread, and that's all she needs.
I mean, it's the best. Some of the sides at Little Caesars are the best. I want to get back into this matchup here. So you're listening to the theme music, which is hilarious. I think my control room is losing their minds because they called that this morning. But you've had some battles against this Aaron Rodgers in your day. You're 3-2 against him, winning record. We love to see it. You're blank him in the playoffs, 2-0 in the playoffs. You've put up multiple 100-yard games in games against Aaron. Of course, he's not going against you, really, but you know what I'm saying. He was trying to sell me when I sat with him that this game, I go, you grew up liking the Niners? He goes, that was a long time ago. I go, it's a big matchup for you. He was downplaying everything. Knowing what you know of him, that's BS, right?
I think Aaron's at a point in his career where he's played in so many primetime games. He's played in so many big-time games. I think while they're like not each one, like I would want to say like brings him like anxiety, and it's not like maybe on the forefront of his mind. I know he still loves football, otherwise he wouldn't be playing. And I think people who love football, like they still get up for these games, and there's a little bit of the butterflies no matter what you do. Because I mean, I still get the butterflies. I'm assuming that Josh Allen still gets butterflies. I'm assuming Tom Brady got butterflies till the end of his career. So to an extent. And so I think what he's doing is just great PR, and he downplays it as much as he possibly can to limit the storylines and just so the Jets can go out there and focus on playing football and beating the 49ers, which so if you could throw out some crazy headlines for him to distract the team, okay, that'd be awesome for us.
You think
could you do that?
Are you telling me Aaron Rodgers doesn't like headlines? Is that what you're trying to sell me on?
That's actually a great point. I think that's what he's trying to do, but I don't know. I'm not his PR guy. I'm just trying to be a friend of friends.
Well, you guys are friends. That's what I want to know. Because there's pictures of you two, like chirping at each other. This happened.
Definitely chirping.
What is the relationship between you and A-Rod? I don't know why I called him that. Go on.
It's very limited. I literally know Aaron through Mercedes Lewis and Rob Tunyon. It's about, I think I've on a football field a couple times, maybe off a football field once. But no, it's not a lot. I just have a massive amount of respect for this guy. He's just the talent that he plays with, and he usually sounds like an all-around nice guy as well. So I'd love to get to know him a little better.
Yeah, and I'm sure you will. Maybe it'll happen on Monday night in your backyard. What is the one thing about how well you know Saleh that's going to help you in this matchup?
Well, going against him for several years in practice all the time, and like occasionally like swinging by his office just to bug him. I enjoy bugging the defensive coordinators just from time to time. You just know that he's going to go out there and he's going to be he's going to put our offense in bad situations is what he's going to try to do. When it's crazy because it's like playing our own defense, right? Like you have the wide nines, the penetrating defensive line. They have really talented linebackers, a very elite secondary. So they're going to do everything that they can to apply a bunch of pressure to us and let their D-line work. And then their D-line's going to open it up for their linebackers and DBs and make as many plays as possible. So I know they're going to put a lot of pressure on us, try to get us in a lot of, unmanageable downs and then make us beat ourselves. So that's what it feels like they're going to do. I've watched a little bit of tape, but, that's what the next several days are for is prepping for this one. So I'll be really looking forward to see what Coach Shanahan does with his game plan. Because I like it when Coach Shanahan goes against like former coaches that he's worked with, because it's kind of a combination of well, if I do that, he knows that I'll do that, but he won't think that I'll do this because I know this. And it's just those conversations that I imagine he's having.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to the game plan.
The matchup within the matchup, and I think those do mean a little more to Kyle. That'll be good. Maybe you could throw the ball in this game. Listen, Debo, I'm there. I'm in Santa Clara. Look, Debo goes, I want to throw a touchdown this year. Okay, cool. Christian's thrown one. Juwan Jennings, love him. He's thrown one. Why aren't you throwing touchdown passes? You've never done it.
You know what? Well, look, I don't. There's things out there that don't need to be said yet, Kay, because it could still ultimately happen. So you never know. You never know. I'm good for it. You know what's crazy is I think I talked about this. I had a tough shoulder injury in high school and college, and the NFL. And so I couldn't really throw very well. And then last year in the Super Bowl, I hurt my shoulder, and now all of a sudden I can throw really well, which is like the pain's gone. And I was like, huh. It's like, sometimes kids get hit in the head and they turn into superheroes. I get hit in the shoulder, and all of a sudden I can throw a football. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy.
We love it. We're going to talk a little bit more about Little Caesars, but I'm going to do some fun season predictions. Who do you want for Super Bowl halftime show?
Jelly Roll.
Well, that would be good. Jeff, he's amazing. Which tight end around the league will be this year's breakout star?
Ooh, breakout star. Laporta's already broken out, so that's a no-no. I would say between Jake Ferguson and McBride.
Love that, McBride. Love that. You went viral last year for your F Dallas T-shirt. What other player around the league is most likely to go viral for something that's findable this year?
Well, I would say Travis for sure. He's gotten fined for several things. He told me he did like a Stone Cold Stunner celebration. He got fined for that one because it was violent. So we need to talk to the people who assess the fines. I don't think wrestling moves should be. It's more entertainment.
We should. First teammate to break 1,000 yards.
First teammate to break 1,000 yards. Does Christian count?
Yeah, it's a teammate,
probably
right?
Christian.
It's probably Christian.
Brock Purdy.
Oh, Brock Purdy, the most underrated and overrated player in the NFL. Like he's literally both at the same time.
Yes.
Did you see
Science.
That? Did you see that?
Yeah.
He got seventh most votes on ESPN, seventh most votes for most overrated quarterback, and the most votes for most underrated quarterback. What?
Hey, look, I don't know how the maths, but it's mathing right now.
Well, the math is mathing with Little Caesars, with some awesome deals and things going on. You have this partnership. Again, tell me, I don't even know, give me there has to be a celebration. It's pizza. It reminds me of when I was little, but I eat it now, of course. Aiyuk is back. Trent Williams coming back. It's time for a pizza party, George Kittle.
Oh, my gosh. Okay, your segues are incredible. What can't this woman do? Jeez Louise. You know what? I agree. It is a pizza party. And, I know Little Caesars sponsored my birthday party last year after we did beat Dallas. Cool. So that was awesome. They had pizza for everybody. So you know what? I'll do that. I'll bring pizza in. I'll send some pizza to Trent's house. And me, B.A., Debo, Christian, Juice, Juwan, Purdy, we'll all go eat some pizza too. I love that. And of course, it is the Little Caesars free delivery promotion. And there's a pregame challenge. Quickly, shooting the commercial, best part. Ooh, let's see. The best part about shooting the commercial for me personally was we shot it at Universal Studios, and they've just shot so many cool things there. So driving around and seeing all the pre-made sets and everything, you drive through the Western place, you see some of the Jaws stuff. There's just a lot of cool stuff there. That was really fun. So having that experience. And then second, recreating, sitting on the floor and saying I'm a dog 10 times was one of the funnier things that I've done. And I really enjoyed that. I'm a dog. We really enjoy having you. Congrats on all the success. Go throw a touchdown against the Jets. Go for it. I think my touchdown's going to come week 6. That's my guess. Oh my gosh! Did you get the shoes? Did you get the shoes for your beat writer corps? I thought you were buying shoes for your beat writers. The hay is in the barn, is what I will say. I don't know what that means. You're the best. George Kittle, everybody, with Little Caesars Pizza. Hey, everybody, thank you so much for watching. You can subscribe right here to get the latest from the show and check out more of the best clips from Up and Adams, or go watch a few segments from other shows on FanDuel.